Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obsy. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about summer fragrances. I mean, we are almost in summer. We're currently in May, entering June right now. Even though in Budapest, it's still a little bit cold. I mean, I feel like the weather is very bipolar because sometimes we have like very hot days and other days we have like very heavy rainfall and it's a bit chilly. But I just wanted to like show my summer fragrances, the ones that I'll be reaching out for this period. I don't think I have a lot of summer, in quote, summer fragrances, just because I'm not the kind of person that gravitates towards fresh fragrances or fruity fragrances, those kind of fragrances that like would probably scream summer. So I'm just looking out for maybe new releases. I mean, if you have any recommendations, please just leave it in the comment section because I'm actually looking for a good summer fragrance, like a staple. These ones are probably going to be the ones that I would be on rotation for me this period. So without taking so much of your time, let's get right into the video. So the first fragrance I have here, I don't have a full bottle, but I have a sample, and this is from Lorenzo Pazzaglia, and this is called Summer Hammer. This is a very nice fruity tropical scent. I have already sprayed it on my skin and already I am in love. I think I have like 2 samples already from this brand. I just don't know if I want a full bottle yet, but it's such a stunning, beautiful, coconutty, fruity, tropical scent. It has a bunch of fruits in here, but I think for me the dry down just screams like, I would not say pina colada kind of vibe, but I would say pina colada mixed with like Malibu, if you know what I mean. Coconut, milky, creamy, fruity, cozy, warm, but still very fresh and elegant. I don't know if there's any floral at all in this fragrance. I'm going to leave all the notes on the screen, but on my skin it does very well. It performs beautifully well. I would not say it's a beast mode scent. I would say it has moderate projection and it is long lasting. I get at least 7 hours of wear, 6 to 7 hours of wear from this particular one. I have literally been carrying this fragrance, these samples with me anywhere I go, just because I absolutely love this fragrance. I think it's like the perfect summer scent. It's not too cloying, it's not too sweet, it's just the right balance, the right amount of creaminess, the right amount of coziness, just like the name implies, Summer Hammer. I think this was basically created for summer. If you know about this brand, I feel like all the fragrances from this brand are literally top notch, high quality, very long lasting, extra de parfum, so huge oil concentration, long lasting. It's not so expensive compared to other niche fragrances, so I would highly recommend Summer Hammer. They have a new release which is called Sangria. I haven't gotten my nose on that one yet, but I've heard a lot of good reviews about that fragrance, and it's basically like sangria, a fruity sangria. If you know the red wine, that's the vibe of sangria. I like the play on the name. Really looking forward to trying that fragrance to see if it would actually be kind of my vibe. But you see, Summer Hammer I think is good. I think is a perfect everyday scent. This is a very fun and flirty fragrance, very bubbly, very energetic. It makes you feel a little bit refreshed as well. If you haven't tried out Summer Hammer, I think you should try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section. Now the next on my list here is from the house of Creed, and this is Queen of Silk. Queen of Silk is a new release from the house, and first of all, the bottle is gorgeous. If anything, I think I would get it just because of the bottle. I just love how sleek the bottle is. It just really screams royalty. So first of all, this fragrance is a tuberose fragrance. Now I'm not a fan of tuberose, so I have been really struggling to accept if I want to actually own a full bottle of this fragrance, or if I'm okay with just a sample, or if I can actually do without it. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful scent. It has other extra notes in there that really complement the tuberose notes in here. There's tobacco, there's oud, there's tuberose. It's also a bit musky as well. It's a bit woody as well. It's a little bit sweet but not so sweet, but I get more of the like musky woodiness from this fragrance. You can definitely detect the tuberose, but it's not a headache inducing tuberose. It's not a tuberose that is like off-putting, which is why I feel like this is a wearable scent. Like this, for me, I don't mind having a full bottle of this one. Just because I'm not a tuberose fan doesn't mean that I will never wear a fragrance that has tuberose in it. This screams royalty, is very sexy, is very bold. It's definitely not a beast mode scent, but it does have like moderate projection. I think it's perfect for summer as well. Even though it has oud and tobacco in here, it doesn't smell animalic at all. It doesn't smell dirty at all. It is so stunning. I believe there's also patchouli in here, which gives it a little bit of earthiness, but it's still very stunning. I have been testing it out for a bit. I have come to accept that I love it. If you're the one, or you're the kind of person that is like me, that gets thrown off off by that very strong white floral, don't be afraid to try this one because it's none of that. This is a beautiful scent. I think it's marketed to women, but I feel like this is also a very perfect unisex fragrance. Both men and women can definitely wear this one. It's a good everyday scent. It's a good workwear scent. It's a good, you know, lunch, brunch, whatever. But I think it has a bit of longevity in there, and it will be perfect for the nighttime as well. It would not be a bad idea to rock your Queen of Silk on summer nights. Still keeping it in the house of Creed, this is Carmina from Creed. I know there has been controversies about this particular fragrance, so a lot of people liked it, a lot of people did not like it. Again, the bottle is gorgeous. I'm a sucker for packaging, so like once the packaging is nice, I would always think about that fragrance. Creed's Carmina is a cherry fragrance, a fresh aromatic cherry fragrance. This is like an, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Is it called effervescent? Is that the word? It just screams like very bubbly, very fresh, very, if this were to be a bottle of champagne, it feels like when you open it's going to make that very loud pop sound, if that makes sense. That's how I view this fragrance. It's such a stunning scent. It wasn't my cup of tea at first because, again, I'm not really a huge fan of cherry fragrances, but it has to be done in a very unique way. There's also peony in here, which kind of throws me off. I don't really like purpley flowers, if that makes sense. I don't really like a lot of flowers that smell very purple. This wasn't my cup of tea. I took this fragrance to Nigeria, hence the dent in this scent, and this was almost my everyday scent. So it smelled very potent. It made me feel very fresh in summer, like in the very hot climate. It wasn't like just fresh and clean. I feel fresh, but at the same time there's some scents that you can pick up from me. It also screams elegance. It screams bossy. There's black cherry in here, there's frankincense, rose, peony. It's so stunning. I love this fragrance. At least 6 to 7 hours wear, yeah, with minimal projection. Even though it's not a bismuth scent, I can still get like some form of scent or fragrance around me. It seems to dry down to like a skin scent, but it's not really a skin scent, if that makes sense, because you can definitely still pick up the fragrance. And I think it's a perfect summer scent, to be honest. I think it's also a very good date night scent as well, because I feel like it screams class, it screams elegance. You definitely feel like you are a boss when you wear this scent. Again, the packaging is so gorgeous. So yeah, check out Creed's Carmina. The last one I mentioned was Creed's Queen of Silk. I think if you layer two of them together, I feel like you might actually get something out of it. I think it would be a complete bombshell if you layer both together. They don't have the same scent profile, but I feel like they work very well together. So the next fragrance on my list is a designer fragrance, and this is Coco Noir from Chanel. Now, I'm sure a lot of people like the Chanel No. 5 Lieu. It smells a little bit like No. 5, but more on the fresh side, more wearable, more clean. It's really good for summer, but not my cup of tea. On the other hand, Coco Noir, one of my favorites from the house of Chanel, the designer range. So Coco Noir and Chanel No. 5 are legit my top fragrances from the designer range. I love No. 5 so much. It gives me a different kind of vibe. I feel like it gives me a different kind of personality as well. Coco Noir gives me the same vibe. I think this was recommended or marketed for the winter period. So this is a warm, spicy fragrance with rose in here, with patchouli as well. But the patchouli is not a dirty patchouli, it's a very clean patchouli. So you definitely get this burst of citruses in the opening notes. Very fresh, warm, spicy. I actually love to wear this in summer just because it doesn't scream too fresh, but at the same time fresh but with character. So it has a personality attached to it. I adore this fragrance. The rose, the citruses, the patchouli, everything ties together and it is well balanced. Moderate projection. Yeah, I get like 6 to 8 hours where I think is perfect for summer. I would definitely be reaching out for this more in summertime. I highly recommend this one. You can wear it in the daytime, you can wear it in nighttime. This for me doesn't even scream winter, autumn, because I feel like I want something more deep and dense and thick in winter period, and this doesn't do it for me at all. This is for summer. So if you have Coco Noir, am I running now? If you have Coco Noir, I highly suggest that you reach out for it in summer and let me know if you actually like it. It's quite a little bit heavy, but not so heavy. A tad bit spicy. I don't get so much of the spiciness in there because of the freshness. It is so elegant, so good. My next one here is quite the irony. This is called Autumn Vibes, and this is from Replica. This is a gorgeous, beautiful fragrance. This is a little bit spicy. This is fresh. This is clean. This has carrot seeds in here. I don't know, I think it has maybe tobacco. It has some woody notes in here. I'm not really sure. It smells amazing. It does smell like the autumn leaves, if I do say so myself. Even smelling those autumn leaves, I feel like it's perfect in summer. Because of how hot summer is, this just brings that coolness, refreshing vibe. It makes you feel refreshed. I feel like this would perform even better in summer. I think the carrot seeds in here play a very huge role by giving it an extra character and vibe. It's not so sweet. Ultimately, it's fresh, airy, it's refreshing, it's beautiful. I think Autumn Vibes is definitely going to be making the rounds this summer. Forget the name. Smell the fragrance and just let the fragrance speak to you. I just feel like you should not play by the rules or play by the books. You know when it rains and then the rain actually mixes with the sand, and so you get this different kind of smell, like the sand, the earthy smell mixed with this particular fragrance. It complements each other. First of all, spring is my favorite season, so I love when it rains. I love the vibe, I love the coziness. It just gives me a sense of peace, and just having that smell mixed with like this actual fragrance, I feel like it just complements each other. I absolutely love it. These fragrances are not a conventional summer fragrances, but I hope you get the vision. Now we have Liquid Imaginaires Bouvet de Vent. I have been practicing this name for the longest of time. Bouvet de Vent. This is what it looks like. You should already know. I love it. It's a fresh, aromatic, leathery fragrance. So stunning. So stunning. This has a lot of earthy notes. This has moss, clary sage. It has leather in here. If you're a fan of leather but you don't like the heavy leather, like animalic leather, I feel like you would like this one, because you can definitely tell that this is a leathery fragrance. It's also a very fresh, aromatic scent, very airy. This is a fragrance that can literally layer with any or most fragrances. It gives that depth, but at the same time is a bit airy enough to accommodate other kinds of notes. This is such a stunning, unique fragrance. I have never smelled anything like this before. Yes, it's leather, but it is not your average kind of leather fragrance. And if you're looking for something a little bit more sophisticated in summer period, I would definitely rock this in summer, especially summer nights. Like if I have like that very special occasion, this is what I would wear. It might be a little bit too much to wear heavy fragrances. I think this is the best to wear in times like that. It's not cloying, it's not heavy, it's fresh enough for summer. At the same time, it has personality and character. So I highly recommend Bouvet de Vent from Liquid Imaginaires. I think it's so stunning. Still keeping it in the family of Liquid Imaginaires, this is Liquid Gold. You guys, the bottle just screams luxury. I'm obsessed with the bottle and the packaging. One thing I have noticed about my nose of recent is that I'm loving a lot of very less complex fragrances, but they smell very, very sophisticated. You know, I've talked about Dirty Heaven from Born to Stand Out in my previous videos, and I'm about to talk about this one. This is a musky, ambery fragrance. It's a little bit fresh as well, and a little bit spicy. Like you can get a hint of spice in there. This is so stunning. There's saffron. Every day I wear this fragrance. It smells so expensive, so luxurious. Bouvet de Vent and Liquid, these two together, it's screaming you're a rich woman without doing too much. It's not a beast mode scent. Like it's not like when you get into a room you're going to fill up the whole room. You definitely have projection in there. There is moderate projection, so people are still going to smell you, and it is a huge compliment magnet. You guys, this fragrance is gorgeous, it's warm, it's classy, it's beautiful, it's sexy, it's fresh. It is perfect for summer. I would love to wear this in summer nights. This is a perfect date night scent. It is so sexy, it's so stunning. I highly recommend this fragrance. We have Bianco Oro from Giardini di Toscana. Bianco Oro, I don't think it's good for summer, but hear me out. It's a very spicy rose fragrance. Extremely spicy. There's pink pepper, there's black pepper. There's also an extra note called Setalox, but I don't know how Setalox smells. But one thing I don't get from Giardini di Toscana fragrances, especially with Bianco Latte and this fragrance, it might be just me, but there's something that's always very screechy about their fragrances in the open opening note. There's something that just really makes me sneeze anytime I spray the fragrances, which is why I hardly reach out for them. They are still very stunning fragrances. Bianco Oh is a very spicy rose. In the dry down, very unique, very long lasting as well. Now, I would not wear this in the hottest days in summer, of course not, but I would definitely wear this for a night out. A little goes a very long way. You don't need to overspray, you don't need to top up, and also a huge projection. This, I'll call it a beast mode fragrance for sure. It's a little bit intoxicating, so please don't overspray this fragrance. Just spray a very little bit. I would definitely add this to my rotation. My next fragrance here is called Olala from Teo Cabanel. I love Olala. Now, this is a very nice fresh fragrance. This is very airy. I think the dominant or prominent note in this one is the carrot seeds. This might be what throws a lot of people off, but I think it's a perfect summer scent. This is not the first time that I reached out for this fragrance in summer. Very, very long lasting. You guys, pardon my voice. This fragrance has made me sneeze so much. This Bianco Oh, I have been sneezing for the past 5 minutes. But anyway, Olala from Teo Cabanel is a very stunning, fresh and clean scent for summer. Very long lasting. I get easily 12 hours from this scent. It even lasts longer on clothes. I don't think that they talk about them enough. This is a very gorgeous fragrance. It has carrot seeds in here. I think it also has tobacco as well, but it's not heavy, it's not so smoky. It still smells very fresh, airy, very aromatic. I think this is a perfect fragrance for summer. I wear this to work almost every day. You can wear this to run errands, you can wear this for a meeting, you can wear this for even a date night, for brunch. This is a good one. And this is a 30 ml. It also comes in 100 ml, and I think that 30 ml is good because you can easily just chuck it in your handbag. I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm going to be reaching out for this even much more. I think I would like to layer this fragrance with autumn vibes, just because I feel like the carrot seeds in both of them would complement each other very well. Actually, maybe I should do another video on my favorite layering combos. Please, if you're watching the video, make sure you like, comment, and let me know if you'd like to see another video on layering combinations. I think these two together would actually work very well, just because they both have carrot seeds in there, and I feel like they will complement each other very well. We have Princess by Kilian. The reason I included this one here is because I really get the freshness from this scent. I usually used to think that it was very sweet. I don't know if it's the reformulation, because obviously this is not the original bottle. It used to come in this very round bottle, but this has marshmallow, this has matcha tea, I believe, in there, and it also has ginger, so you definitely get the freshness from this one. The marshmallow just complements both and gives you this extra sweetness, coziness, this vibe. It doesn't smell anything like Love Don't Be Shy, but because Love Don't Be Shy has that marshmallow, so there's that DNA in there that you can sense a hint of. Not that they smell the same way, but you can sense a very tiny hint from this one. The ginger and the tea in this one actually makes it very fresh and perfect for summer. It is not headache inducing, it is not so sweet. I think this is also a very gorgeous work scent. This would definitely complement any other fragrance in your collection. If you're somebody that does not like strong fragrances and you like the fresh and clean scent, check out Princess from Kilian. This is actually a good one for summer. Rose de Orientica. This fragrance is reminiscent of Gentle Fluidity Gold, Roses Vanille from Mancera. I think I actually prefer this Gentle Fluidity Gold. I think I'm not generally a fan of this DNA, but I really enjoy Orientica's take on this particular DNA. Now, this DNA is literally everywhere. It's a very nice floral vanilla scent. It has a lot of florals in there, especially the rose in there, but it's so stunning. The vanilla is also a little bit fresh as well, a little bit fresh, a little bit airy. I love this fragrance. So I think Velvet Gold is also very good if you're looking for this same DNA. So Rose de Orientica or Velvet Gold, I think would make a very nice summer scent, especially if you're looking for the perfect date night scent for summertime. If you want to feel very elegant, very feminine, I feel like this brings it out. Also, Zara has its own take. Zara has Rose Gourmand. That is also good. So normally what I do is I layer this with my Rose Gourmand just to intensify, you know, the fragrances and just make it last even longer on my skin. My last fragrance here, guys, is Naxos from Xerjoff. Should I say I saved the best for the last? I'm not really sure. This is a very fresh take on honey and tobacco. Every time I wear this scent, I'm always in awe. This definitely is a beautiful fragrance. It's fresh, but then it's a little bit sweet because of the honey notes. I don't even think I can get so much of the tobacco from this scent, but you can definitely tell that it's there because it's not entirely sweet. You can definitely tell that there's something a little bit smoky and woody, not overpowering, not in your face, just perfect, not too complex. I feel it's well balanced, very well done, long lasting. I love this scent so much. Naxos is like an all year round fragrance. I would wear this in summer, I would wear this in winter, I would wear this in literally autumn, spring, any time of the year. I don't think it is too sweet for summer. I don't think it is too fresh for winter. It's just the perfect fragrance, especially if you don't want to intoxicate people around you. I think this is such a good one. I like the fact that it smells very fresh, a little bit green. The freshness, the sweetness, the tobacco all ties together. It's not so spicy, but I think I get a little bit of spiciness in there. If there's pink pepper, I do not remember but I do get a tad bit spiciness, but mostly what I get is the freshness and then the tobacco and the honey. This is a gorgeous scent and I highly recommend for summer. And that, my loves, is all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have you tried these fragrances, or what other fragrances are you guys going to be wearing or rocking this summertime? Leave your recommendations in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. If you are new to my channel, please do not leave without hitting the subscribe button, like this video, and of course share it to your friends and your loved ones. My name on Instagram is Obsy_P, so if you're not following me on there, please be sure to follow me there as well. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.